Good morning, everybody, and welcome to ClausenWorld. I am in the car early this morning. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me close this sunroof right quick. Trying to get a little, there we go. Trying to get a little fresh air. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am on my way to the nursery this morning, and I wanted to bring you guys with me. We are going to see if we can do a little bit of shopping. I got a text message late last night saying that they were having a 75% off sale on their trees, shrubs, and whatnot. So I, being a part of the Grow Club, the gardening club, get first dibs at their one-day sale. Now, I do not, disclaimer, do not have any more room in my garden right now for any more pots. But with everything going on everywhere, I just could not sit and let this go by. This particular nursery is where I got my Meyer lemon tree, and my Meyer lemon tree was pretty big when I got it. So I'm thinking that this might be a really good shopping trip. So that is where I'm headed this bright and early morning. You can see the sun is like pow, making me look all glowy. Yeah, yes. But yes, I'm gonna take you guys with me. So let's go. Let's do a little shopping. Well, would you look at here? I get into the store and I'm not even in here long, and look at what I come across. They have a couple of stands of seeds. Now, of course, like many stores, if they have any seeds at all, they don't have very many. But there are a couple on here that I think a lucky subscriber of mine would be very happy to have a few. And so I am going to pick out a couple for a nice little surprise. I'm just browsing around. They have a couple of different apples. They've got the yellow delicious. They've got some Macintosh. Some of these leaves just don't look the best. Watching a few other YouTube videos, I remembered that you got to take a look at the leaves. Take a look at the tree to make sure that it is healthy. See how large it's going to get. See if it's going to be good in your area. Not a whole lot of selection, but that's okay. They've got a couple of areas. I think I'm interested in this one. I'm going to walk around a little bit more and check out a few more things, but I do believe one of these is going to come home with me. Over here, oh wow, they have nut trees. These are pecans. They have several rows of Stewart pecans. That's what these are. I do believe what we have in the subdivision are Stewart, so I'm not going to get one of these, but I do have an idea for a Stewart acquisition. These are different varieties of pecans, and I do believe I'm going to get one of these. Not this one, because some of these leaves are looking a little bit worse for the wear, and I don't want that. These are pawpaw trees. I decided not to get a pawpaw. I'm not familiar with pawpaw, so I decided that this wasn't the best purchase for me. I didn't want to get something just because someone else has it, especially since I've never tasted a pawpaw before in my life. But that's okay. Now, this pecan tree is the variety I was telling you guys about, the Mahan. I do believe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that's okay. This is what I decided to take home. This is a Fuyu persimmon. I didn't like my tri Fuyu, so I didn't get it. All right, everybody, I am back in the car. I did not take you all inside. I was trying to hurry up, get in, and get out. But as you can see, I did pick up a couple of trees, as well as a gift giveaway. My niece so kindly informed me that my subscribers have increased, because I have really not been trying to, keep up with it. And she says, TT, what are you going to do when you get 100 subscribers? And I said, well, maybe I'll do a live gardening video. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll do that. because I just, said it like, yeah, I'll do a live gardening video. And then I thought, oh, maybe I will do that. And while I was inside the nursery, they had some seeds, you guys. They didn't have a lot, but they did have some. And so I picked up some seeds, and I have decided that when I reach 100 subscribers, I am going to have a live gardening video, or maybe a live chat. Haven't quite decided what I want to do yet. And I have picked up some seeds as a gift giveaway for my 100th, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But yes, I have a gift I'm going to give away, and I'll decide how I'm going to do that. But when I reach 100 subscribers, I will definitely do something special, because I want to thank all of you guys for following my journey. And I greatly appreciate all of you, regardless of you being with me from the very beginning when I first created a YouTube account several years ago, to just putting out like serious content a couple of months ago. Well, not serious, but content with intent. And so yes, if and when I reach 100 subscribers, I will be giving a little bit of a gift to say thank you, as well as I'm going to show you guys a little later on what I picked up. All right, let's get out of here. All right, everybody, this is the nursery haul today. Those two pots, I got a Macintosh apple tree. Look at that, it just goes up and up and up and up and up. Look at that. And I also got a tiny pecan tree. And this one is called a Mahan, M-A-H-A-N. I could be pronouncing that wrong, but that is the pecan tree that I got. It is not that big, but I am about ready to go. Let me turn you guys around so you can see. Right, it is bright outside. I just put them outside. I'm about ready to give those plants a little drink of water. And hang on, let me get you guys up here so that you guys can see me and I'm not moving around. Y'all, it's hot. Can you see I'm just glistening? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm outside. I don't have my microphone on. I am not 100% prepared, but I got the trees. I got them home. I'm going to tell you in just a second when I get my receipt how much I paid for them. You're not going to believe it. But as I told you in a previous video, my plan is to air layer. And today is that day. There is a whole row of pecan trees in the subdivision when you first come into the subdivision, and I do believe they are Stewart pecans. So I am about ready to go over to that area of the subdivision, and I'm about ready to make my very first air layer. So today you guys are going to go with me, and you guys are going to see me air layer, hopefully successfully, because y'all know with propagation I am not the best. But I'm going to do it, so let's go. I hope you guys can hear me. This is the pecan tree that I'm going to try to air layer. There's some lower limbs here, and I'm going to try to take 2 of these. I'm going to be working over my head a little bit, so I am not going to talk. I'm going to do a voiceover, but I wanted you guys to see that this is that pecan tree that I was telling you about. You can tell by looking at the trunk that it is really big. It's been here for quite a while. So let me get set up and I'll get right into it. I hope you guys can hear me. This is the limb that I'm going to try to take. And so the tools I have, I'm going to show them to you. Here's my straight knife. I'm going to be cutting off some of the bark up here. I'm going to get my gloves because y'all know how I am about my hands. And I've already scratched myself with the aluminum foil. Yep, I did that. I'm sorry if it sounds kind of muffled. I have my mask on. I'm out on the main road and I don't want to be out here uncovered because we must be intentional with everything that we do these days. And so I am going, let me put my glasses on. I am going to try and take off 1 inch of this bark, and I hope you guys can see me. I'm working through the canopy of this tree, And I'm just gonna do what I've seen others do, and I'm gonna do a circular cut around the tree. And I kind of sort of, like I said, I'm working from up under, so it's kind of hard to see a little bit, but I think I got it. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here, trying to do a circular cut on this side as well, just like so. There's an ant, and I'm gonna just take a slice just from the bottom right here like that, and I'm gonna try to peel this cambium layer off from this way. I hope you guys can see. I might not have cut it deep enough. I'm trying not to be too rough, but I might not have cut it deep enough. I may have to do it again, because I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing. This is my first time, so I am trying not to cut myself and not to damage the tree. So I think it's not coming off like I thought it would. It looks so much easier. Oh, there we go. It looks so much easier in other videos, but again, I am trying not to damage the tree, and I guess it would help if I didn't really have my gloves on, but I do. So this might be a bit of a blooper. I do apologize if you guys are like, you're doing it wrong. I'm trying not to do it wrong, and I did not want to cut into this tree too much, but I really am jacking this up. It's not coming loose like it you see in other videos. It's really not coming loose. This cambium layer is like really stuck on here. I mean, the bark is really stuck on there. So I'm going to keep trying to get it to come off in one piece. I'm trying not to feel like a failure, but I am feeling a little defeated because I thought it would be a little easier than this, but I am not successful here. And it doesn't help that I've got people looking at me like I'm crazy, but that's okay. So I'm gonna turn you guys off, and I'm gonna keep trying. I'll bring you right back. I did not do a very good job getting that cambium layer off, but again, I am not defeated. I have my plastic bag all ready, and I have my rooting hormone, and I'm gonna hurry up because I don't want that to get damaged by sitting out in the air. And so I'm going to put some rooting hormone in my hand because I'm working above my head, and I'm going to pat it around that opening like so, and try not to get it in my eyes. Let's see, make sure that I get it real good, because like I said, I feel like I made a huge mess of this already, but I'm trying. All right, I have my plastic bag, and I have my garden flower craft, I don't know what you call this stuff, twist tie. I've got my little twist tie, and I've got my plastic bag. So let me get my soil, and I know you guys can't see this. I do apologize. I'm just flattening out my soil a bit. I'm going to put a little bit of a hole inside of this bag, so I can slip it around that cut that I made, just like that. And I'm going to put that down there. I'm going to slip this around the cut like that, making that burrito like we were told to make. And the soil is moist in there. I am going to take my little twist tie, and you're supposed to actually tie it already on the tree. That's the one thing I did not do, but that's okay. This is my first time. I'll do it better the next time. So I am just going to take it and move that leaf out of the way and just tie it on here at the end. And my gloves are prohibiting me from doing a really good job, so let me take my glove off. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, try again. Keep trying till we get it right? We can't give up. So I'm just going to twist that on the end, and I'll secure it a little bit better in just a moment. I'm just getting it twisted like so. Now I'm going to take it and make sure that my soil bag is secure around that cut, and I am going to twist this around that bag to secure it so it doesn't come off. And it looks like I didn't get all of the water out of the bag, so I'm hoping that that's not going to be a problem. Let's see. And again, I'm working above my head, so I'm trying to get this all right. Okay, so I got that, and I'm just going to cut it. Hopefully I can cut it. Let's see. You guys, nothing is working for me today. I'm having the worst trouble. Here we go. Okay, I guess because I'm nervous. So I'm just gonna secure that, and I'm just gonna tie it around just like that, and just secure it so that it doesn't come loose. I'm going to do the same thing on this side to make sure that it is secure enough over here so that it does not come loose. I don't want it to fall. And I also have my aluminum foil. I'm going to take off some aluminum foil, and I'm going to wrap it around and make that burrito that we were told to make. Just like so. And hopefully this is inconspicuous and nobody messes with it. There we go. I'm just gonna wrap it around like that to keep the sunlight out so that it thinks that it's in darkness, just like so. And that, everybody, is my very first air layer attempt. All right, that's my very first air layer attempt, you guys. Can you see it? Hope you guys can see it. Look at that. Look at that. So I'm going to try this again on another branch. Okay, I am on the branch that is directly below the first one. And I do apologize for all the noise. I am on a very busy road. It's a main road. And so there are a lot of cars going by. But I'm going to try this again on this branch right here. And it's right below, it's a little bit smaller than the branch that I just did, but it's right below the branch that I just worked on. And so I'm going to try this again, and I'm going to try it right here. And I'm going to hope that I get it right this time. The first time, I don't feel like I did a really good job with that cambium layer. And I don't know if it's going to be successful, but I'm going to give it a couple of weeks, and I'm going to come back and take a look at it and see if I was successful with air layering a pecan. And I do believe that this is a Stewart pecan, if I have not said that already. I know you guys saw me show you my pecan tree that I just purchased from the nursery. That is not a Stewart, but I do believe this is a Stewart. So I am very excited to try air layering on this pecan tree. So I'm hoping that I can get this cambium layer off, unlike the first one, which was a garbage dumpster fire, and I was not successful doing that. But I would love to be able to get this off in one piece versus me having to continue to pick and pick and pick and pick like I did the first one. And I don't feel like I'm going to be successful with this one either. I'm picking and it's not coming off. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But you know what? This is a learning gardening channel, and I am trying, because this is my second attempt to get this right, and still it's not coming off. And I don't know why that is, but I'm going to consult the expert on this, or at least I feel like he's an expert, because I've watched his video. Sorry about that. I've watched his video so many times on how to do this. And okay, everybody, I had a malfunction, but I got the bark off, and now I'm going to try to put the hormone on it like I did the first one. And again, I do apologize for not showing you everything. I am having technical difficulties this morning, and I think I'm about ready to have another one. Hang on one second. Oh, this is not working out for me today, y'all. Good grief. Okay, everybody, I'm not very successful with this air layering, but I'm not going to give up. I've been trying the steps. I've been having a really hard time getting the bark off, but I'm not going to be discouraged. I'm going to keep going. I've got the bark off. I'm going to put a hole in my plastic bag. I'm going to actually put the bag. Oh, guys, I am having so many technical difficulties today. It is crazy windy, and I'm on uneven soil. So I do apologize for that. But you know what? I'm going to leave that in the video, because I want you guys to see this is what happens when you are out in the real world foraging off of a tree that isn't yours, that doesn't belong to any of your neighbors, that was put out here by somebody either in the subdivision or the management property. I don't know, but I'm out here doing some stuff that I'm not going to tell you guys to do. But yeah, I'm not going to tell y'all to do what I'm doing. But what I've done is I'm basically foraging, y'all. So I'm going to place this. Hope you guys can see. Try not to knock the camera over again. The ground is not all that sturdy, and I'm trying to make sure that I've got that soil on that, and I hope I didn't knock off the rooting hormone. I don't know if this is going to be successful, guys. I'm not feeling real positive about this experience. I'm feeling like I'm doing it all wrong, and then I probably knocked off the rooting hormone. Oh man. But you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up, because if you give up, you never know if you've been successful with it. So here we go. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to make sure that bag is tight so it doesn't come off, doesn't get knocked off. I'm just going to wrap that around and then just secure it to one of the other pieces here, like so. That one's not working so well, so I'll do this one. It's closer. Hope you guys can see and hear me. Again, I've got my mask on because I'm on the main drag, and I'm just trying to be purposeful and not get hurt or sick. So let's see. I'm gonna get my aluminum foil, and I'm gonna walk you through what I did, because I know that you guys probably didn't see everything. This is a really bad video, y'all. But like I said, I'm out here in the wild foraging on a tree that doesn't belong to my neighbors. It belongs to the property. And so I'm just going to wrap this aluminum foil around here like so that it thinks it's in darkness. Just like that, making that burrito like we were told to do. And that is my second attempt at air layering, and I hope that it's successful, but I really don't know, y'all. I feel like it's a dumpster fire. All right, let me get back to the house, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I did here. Apparently, I'm not good at videoing this kind of thing. Here is the mother tree, so let's hope that those two air layers work. Hey everybody, I am back at the house. Finished up my very first attempt on air layering, and I feel like I messed that up. But I tried. We'll see how it goes. I'll go check on it in about 3 to 4 weeks and see how it turns out. But I wanted to just kind of pop in and tell you all what I did. I'm a dirty mess. This is not my regular outdoor clothes. I'm gonna have to go get cleaned up again. But I used some aluminum foil. You saw me use aluminum foil. And again, I do apologize. I live in a very busy neighborhood. There are cars going by all the time, and these youngsters really love those loud, obnoxious cars. And so you hear a lot of roaring of mufflers and all that. But anyway, I did bring my Fiskars shears just in case I need them. I didn't need them, so I didn't use them. I did bring my straight blade so that I could cut a hole in the bag, as well as attempt to cut the bark off the tree. That was a dumpster fire, as you guys saw. But I did get the bark off. I, again, don't know how successful it's going to be. I'm really curious to see how it's going to turn out, but I brought my straight blade. I picked up, because I didn't have any of this, I picked up some twist wire or twist tie, and it has many uses. So I picked up some of this when I was at the garden shop this morning in the nursery. So I got some of this just for air layering. I do plan on trying to air layer some more, but this can be used for many different things. So I'm glad I did get some of this. And the next time I see it at the dollar store, I'll make a point to grab some, because that's pretty handy once you figure out how to use it. All right. And then the last thing I brought with me was my rooting hormone. As you saw, I did pour some in my hand and tried to get it around the bark that I took off. And then I wrapped everything up with my aluminum foil. Again, disclaimer, be mindful when you are using aluminum foil, because it has that metal bit, and when I reached down in my bucket, I did scrape my fingers. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I attempted to air layer today, so I'm really hopeful that it does turn out to be a successful air layering. That would be really magnificent. And I did 2 branches. I'm gonna put a photo at the end of this video so that you can see the 2 branches that I did, and I'm gonna show you a clip of the tree. The trunk of the tree is pretty big, pretty wide, so it's not that young, but it's a pretty nice sized tree. So I'm excited about it. But it's hot, and I'm tired, and I'm dirty, and I've got stuff all up and down my arms. I'm breaking out. I can see my arms are not happy. My arm skin, not happy with my adventures into the wild today, so I'm gonna have to go get cleaned up. So I will see you guys in another video. I hope you enjoyed this menagerie of things that I got into today. And if you like the video, comment, share, subscribe. I'd like for my family to grow, and I'd like for you to be a part of it. So thank you to everybody who has joined my family so far. It's been a wild couple of months, and I do appreciate you guys coming on board. And I want to see the channel grow because I'm actually having a little bit of fun. When I went, quick story, and then I'm out of here because it's hot and I'm tired. When I went to the nursery this morning, I actually had my camera out because I wanted to show you guys, of course, me shopping. And I went through the store, got what I needed, got a couple things for some lucky person. And as I was checking out, the young lady at the cashier, she said to me, did you have a camera when you came in to the nursery this morning? And I said, yes, I did. She goes, do you have a YouTube channel? And I thought to myself, I do. And I said, yes, as a matter of fact, I do. And she goes, oh, really? I said, yes. And if you watch ClausenWorld, you might see, well, you will most definitely see what I purchased today. And she was like, oh, wow, cool, okay. So I'm excited. That's the first time I've actually, gone out and been spoken to. Someone asked me, hey, you videoing? What are you doing? Do you have a channel? Sorry about that, yeah. Motorcycles. I don't have wildlife, so other than the birds, you may hear the birds. I have no chickens, but you would definitely hear traffic. If you don't hear anything else, you are going to hear traffic coming and going. At least that car was quiet, relatively. But yes, I did tell somebody that I had a YouTube channel, and I was so excited. I felt kind of giddy, and I told my sister, I said, sister, I told somebody I have a YouTube channel, and I shared my YouTube channel with them. And she says, well, you're a YouTuber. I was like, no, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a lady in her garden messing around. And she's like, no, really, you're a YouTuber now. So excited. So, all right, everybody, it is getting very, very warm. It was 70-something. It was 74 when I left the house this morning. I can only imagine what it is now. It is almost straight up noon, so I can only imagine the temperature has gone up and up and up because that's how I feel. I'm feeling like, oh. But all right, see you guys in the next video.